Hello, everybody. It is your boy Sam Pink here today with the awesome Ice Titan 124.
1, 2, 3.
I'm sorry, 123. I was going to say 123, but then I realized, wait, is there four? Yeah, oh. Okay, I'm here today to do a Doctor Who review of the latest episode, Series 8, Episode 4. Okay, the name of the episode is called Listen. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to come, watch, and listen to my review. Alright, Ice Titan, take it away, dude.
Alright, this episode, this episode is called Listen. It threw me off guard. It really did. It threw me off guard because I didn't expect this to happen. No one expected to 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 actually what happened to actually happen. The doctor goes off on this tangent. Basic, basically, whenever we talk to ourselves, it is not because we're insane. It's not because we are lazy. It's because somewhere somewhere in the back of our actual minds, we know that we're really not by ourselves. That's why we talk to ourselves. That's why we talk out loud, and that's when we feel the back of our the hair that is on the back of our neck stand up because we know we're not really by ourselves. Now, this episode had a lot of foreshadowing when it came to Laura and also plus also Mr. Mr. Pink because the doctor he grabs this guy from Claw's future because Claw actually put she actually put herself right in she kind of fused her mind with the actual TARDIS. So basically the TARDIS will only go back and forth be in between her actual timeline. So he pulled a guy from her future. What we're gonna have to guess is possibly Laura's late grandson. So so that means somewhere down the road, Mr. Pink and also Laura probably gonna
Have sex.
yeah pretty much.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna get married. They are probably gonna have some kids. They're actual kids. They'll have kids. Um, what actually further proves this is that the guy's last name is also Pink. Also, he says that time traveling is in his it actually runs in his family. So further on down the road, I can almost bet you Mr. Pink will probably go with the Doctor, plus also Laura. And all three will actually travel through time. Also, Loa even meets him when he was a child, and and actually that just deepens that actual connection. And and just to prove just how great Law is, as how great she is as the Doctor's companion, she was there with him as a child, and when he was when he was in the bed, and pretty much being the cause of the entire episode, because the Doctor, his actual subconscious was starting to actually recall what actually happened when he was a kid, because he got up from his bed when he was a kid, but something grabbed his leg, and that something or someone was actually Laura, but the thing is, he didn't know that, and he actually still does not know it.
I'm kind of happy he doesn't know it.
So basically, Laura has been with him since the very beginning, not just actually with the first Doctor, second Doctor, third Doctor, from a child, when he was a child, before he even became a Time Lord. That is pretty damn impressive. That actually is, that is really impressive. But Doctor Who has a habit of actually the show has a habit of actually drawing out our worst possible feels. Like at, we all at one point were afraid of what was underneath our what underneath our actual beds. We were afraid of the monsters that were inside our closet. What was that? Now, I will give it over to. So I'll give it over I'll give it over to basically Sam Hank, and he will give his thoughts.
Okay. All right. What's up, everybody? I got to first off by saying, Sean, we have to do this again. This was awesome. You made this better than what I originally thought it would be, and what I originally thought it would be was just an arrow to the knee. So I can't wait to do this again. Yo, we got to do this again next Monday if you have time. If you have time. Okay. My personal thoughts of this was I had so many thoughts. I actually had to lay down and get some sleep because I was thinking so much. All right. Personally speaking, I love this episode because we go back in the Doctor's childhood. It was all Clara's fault that, she grabbed his leg, that in turn made him start to think there was something that was always behind him. Like, this is Stephen Moffat's best episode. I can say that with honesty and certainty because it's the truth, man. Stephen Moffat was able to play on our subconscious fears that we all are afraid of. He was able to play on the parts of the mind, of the psyche that controls fear, and he molded it into A masterpiece, the equivalent size of Michelangelo's David. Yes, I'm giving you art references because I love art on the side note. Okay? Stephen Moffat, this is what he's good at. He's good at playing with your mind, making you think that there's something there the entire time when it's not. Man, I could have killed a science right now and never known about it. Okay? Dude, we also go back to the War Doctor. The War Doctor. The man that was in the series 50 anniversary special. We go back to him. That barn that he was in was a childhood barn. Son, I, I gotta be honest with you. I wish I was an alien so I can shapeshift, turn to Stephen Moffat, then learn all of his secrets about what he's going to do with Doctor Who. Because this is amazing. This, the best way to put it is this. Each episode of Doctor Who so far, you're topping better and better and better and better and better and better and better. They're basically doing this like Django, taking one part and putting it on top. And I don't think the house is going to fall. I really don't think the house is going to fall. The other thing I want to say was this, man. The simple fact that I was kept guessing because I thought it was one of when there was that thing under the bed. I thought that it was one of Danny Pink's, you know, dun dun friends. I thought it was one of his friends. I didn't know it was an alien. I just thought it was either the doctor that was on the bed. He just sat on the bed just to trick him, or it was one of Danny's friends, as Flora said. Son, Stephen Moffat is great at this. He's giving us small, subtle hints as to what will happen. Now, I have two important questions that I don't know if people, if you're watching the video, let's say if you're watching the comments, if you're reading the comments right now, I need to know this, okay? Number one, where's Missy? This is a very good point. Where is Missy at? Because you've seen her in every episode except last week's episode, Robots of Sherwood.
Yeah.
She wasn't in this episode, which has me thinking. Oh, it's got me thinking. It's got me going like a train. It's got me going like a crazy man that's talking out loud when there's nobody there. Where's she at? Because she was not in last week's episode or this week's episode. So that means, if I had an imaginary beard right now, this would be beard stroking. So this means that she's up to something. And you're like, what? Why do you say that? Why? How could she be up to something? I'm saying she's up to something because of this. If we don't see a character in Doctor Who, they're either plotting, planning, thinking ahead, or pulling a Shikamaru from Naruto. Got his hands like that, boom, just thinking. Because we only see her at the end of every episode when the character dies or something happens. They either get whisked away to that magical fairy tale of a land of sugars and cookies and cakes and pies and juices and juice packs and crazy white ladies sailing like
Okay.
that.
Okay, chill.
Wait a minute. You get the point I'm trying to make to you. Like, we normally get somebody whisked away when this happens. But Missy's not here. And this is a little bit weirding me out because she's normally in each of these episodes. This is what I'm thinking. Okay, Missy. I'm gonna go on a limb here and say this. I think Missy might possibly be a future companion, but I think that the Doctor accidentally locked her out of a time stream. I'm going out on a limb. I'm going out on a limb here to say that because every time we see Missy, she's in that fantasy place. She's somewhere in time. We don't know where she's at, but we know she's in a place. Okay. Um, we need more Missy. That's my number one point. Now, my number 2 point is this: if it wasn't the Doctor that was sitting on the bed, and it wasn't Flora sitting on the bed, and it wasn't Danny Pink, who could be on that bed? I
Yeah.
mean, I believe we're going to find out later on in the series, but who can be on that bed? Okay, it wasn't the normal cast of people. It was not the normal cast of school. I don't know who was on that bed, and I really want to find out because yo, we're probably going to learn who was on that bed, particularly later in the series. That's what we're going to do, and that's how it's always been done. But right now, it's tickling my tummy, man. It's tickling my tummy, and I can't wait. Um, so that's it. That's all. Sean, is there anything you want to add before we go? Now, before
Um,
I say this, you can make this as long as you want or as short as you want. This is yours, dude.
alright, I but I don't really have that much to really add, but I will actually say this, that I also, but I'm also doing the Doctor Who reviews the, on, on my own channel as I saying 1, 2, 3. I also do leaks, Coleco reviews. I do Kame kill reviews. So yes, I tell you 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Go and check out my channel. I'll actually have Sam put my link down below. So yeah, go and check out my channel. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
All right. That's it. Okay. Sean, can we do this again next Monday if you're free at 7 o'clock?
Yeah.
Cause man, I will. This goes to everybody that's also still watching. I will make you a promise. My promise is this: because I don't have uh, the ability to watch Doctor Who on TV as it comes out, and I have to wait an extra day to watch it out, either on Amazon, PlayStation Network, Xbox, all the other video services that offer Doctor Who. I have to wait. But what I was going to say was this: what I will do from now on is instead of make a video, I'm just going to do a live stream of my review. So that way I can do this in a longer format. That way I can give you guys all the content that you love and that you truly deserve. And that way I can basically have some control over this and do this in the right possible format. Now, as Sean said before, I will put his channel in the description bar below. Go check him out. He does awesome reviews. This is unrelated, but can you also link your channel in the group chat? Because I have the memory of a goldfish that's on crack. So that's like 5 seconds to trash 4. So that gives you 1 second. Um, the other thing is this: I will be reviewing Gotham. Gotham comes out, I believe, next week on the 22nd. So I will be putting out my review for Gotham, ladies and Birdman. So look forward to all the new stuff that's coming to my channel. I can't wait to review a lot of new things. Now, also, I know the title of this video is off. I just put it as Who. I'm trying to change it back to Doctor Who series review. Sorry. Oh, I forgot I'm yawning. No, it's the sciences, man. They're making me yawn. They're controlling my mouth. But I will review more things, so expect more greatness from me. Also, I will learn how to do an outro channel, an outro trailer, an outro ending. So get ready for that. That's all I want to say. Sean, I know this before, but is there anything you want to say before I end this?
No, I
Nah?
got no,
No?
no.
Before we go, I would like to ask you a question. Um,
What?
how many subs and how many views do you have?
I have 187 subs, and I have over and I have over 14,000 views.
Okay. I have 133 subs and 7,955 views. So the reason I asked him that is because, personally speaking, um, I just want to say I'm slowly getting better in making videos. I'm slowly getting better in learning how to do this. Also, this will be the last thing I say before I end this. I will be going back to school in January, but I will not hold up my reviews. What I will always do, as I've done before, is do all my homework, do everything I have to do, and then sit down and review and tell you guys. So, um, this was fun. Like I can't. If Sean's free for this, I would love to do this again because I learned some new things. He learned some new things. He learned some of my perspective. I learned some of his perspective. I walked in his shoes. He walked in my shoes. I got some pretty big shoes. I got a size 16 foot. But you guys understand it. So I love you guys. Comment, rate, subscribe. I'll put his channel in the description bar below. Wait a minute. Aha. Wait. Okay. Aha. Below. So, that is it. Also, one last thing. I'm sorry for dragging this on, but one last thing. To that one viewer that's watching, thank you. You are one viewer that will definitely get a hug. A cyber hug, dude. I can't physically hug you, but cyber hug. So, that's all I want to say. Comment, subscribe, and have a blessed and amazing, quadruple, awesome. Oh my god, I didn't step on a Lego type day. We'll see you guys. See you next Monday. What